Creator login verification in progress. Please search among the following 1,296,000,000 scene modes. Find a scene you have personally experienced. You have 30 seconds. If verification is successful, you may log in.
What devious verification systems? Good thing I didn't take control of Xianxia, or I wouldn't have passed.
Without any warning, Do-song directly seized control over her account's autonomy.
Huh? Why can't I operate the interface? Is this your doing? Oh no, there are still so many things in the chat group I haven't brought up yet.
Alright. I didn't break my promise or force you. Return to Qingyan continent. A surprise awaits.
No, don't go. I was wrong. I shouldn't have been so greedy. I don't want a surprise. Just give me my account back, okay? I'll do whatever you say. Just, Senior, are you still there? Bastard, you bastard. I was so stupid, really. I knew he wasn't simple, but I still tried to negotiate with him. It's over, I've lost everything.
Xianxia drifted back to Qingyan continent, looking completely lost. As soon as she entered, her delicate body trembled. Qingyan, why are you so badly hurt? Why is half of your origin gone?
Miss, it's okay, as long as you could come back. It's just half my origin. I gave it, so be it.
He wanted it, he wouldn't have done me. You're naive, Qingyan.
Miss, I didn't want to either. But he insisted.
Sigh, I'm tired. I need to go into seclusion. Take a good rest for a while. What about Susisi? Let her know. Wait, where are Lu Ziqiao and Yang Yuan? Why aren't they guarding the immortal mansion? Where did they all go?
Yes, they were all taken away by that person. Here's what happened at the time.
Thank you, Senior. Qiao Piao regrets not serving you and wishes to follow.
Ziqiao, the other party's intentions unclear. You betray Gaodao Immortal Mansion and Immortal Lord Xianxia.
Ziqiao, you and I are close friends. I know you're feeling excited right now, but bro advises you to think it over.
Enough with the nonsense. None of you are getting away. Hand over the source to me, and I'll let your young lady go in a bit. Relax, I never go back on my word.
Bastard, 6,000 years. Thrown back to square one, you're an animal.
Meanwhile, Do-song controlled his avatar to return to the Xiaming secret realm and sent all the promising newcomers in for the trial. After finishing up the work assignments, Do-song then logged into Xianxia's group chat account. At this moment, the work group was completely quiet, but the special small group was buzzing with conversation. The topic wasn't Xianxia's disappearance, but rather the squad from the Immortal Realm that had already set out.
Guys, we're almost at the Immortal Realm. Do you think I should grab some fast food first?
I'm so excited. We're almost there. But for some reason, the closer we get to the Immortal Realm, the more it feels like there are a lot of people around me.
It's true, even though there are only 3 of us in the squad on that side, I keep feeling like there are other people around, like we're being watched.
Their feeling wasn't wrong. Back then, Do-song sent avatars into several members' worlds precisely so they could smuggle the avatar pearls into the Immortal Realm.
Is it possible that, even though we aren't traveling with you, we've actually been by your side all along?
The system didn't give any abnormal notifications, then there's no problem. From what I can tell, outside the Immortal Realm, there's a barrier layer, buried with obsessions for immortality. What you sensed were those obsessions.
Hey, 7th, looks like your mastery of fate has improved quite a bit. When are you going to surpass 6th?
Surpass me. Come on, I'll give you time to catch up until you can't even see me in the distance.
8, you're just running your mouth, stirring things up.
If everyone's trying to surpass someone, then I want to surpass too. I'll start by surpassing 8th.
None of you are aiming high. If you've got guts, aim for the top dog.
You're still badass. Interesting, these old-timers are fun.
I can't agree with that. Personally, I think the Immortal Source Stone should be paired with 42 Great Concrete. If an immortal wants to ascend, they must fly.
Menyuan, you're spouting nonsense again. Kick him out.
Actually, I think there's some logic to that.
Miss Xianxia from Yak Island, I see you are online. Did something happen? Are you okay?
My world has collapsed, Sister Xianxia. I've lost everything. I have nothing left. I'm useless. I'm a failure.
In the empty and desolate Gaodao immortal mansion, Han Xianxia sat alone on the mountaintop, watching as the chat group interface opened automatically. She watched the lively banter in the small group, saw Sister Xianxia's concern for her, and felt utterly wrong. There was nothing she could do, she could only watch helplessly.
Thank you for your concern, Sister Xianxia. I'm okay. I was ambushed by a half-cosmic ancient Jian parasite. But the detection system responded quickly, and I was rescued in time.
As long as you're okay, that's what matters.
Sorry, Senior Qian, because you suddenly lost contact. I had no choice but to take your spot on the closed beta team. Whatever we gain from this trial, we'll split it 50-50.
Sigh, I appreciate the thought. But there's no need for a gift. Once the immortal realm trial section is fully open, there will be plenty of opportunities to try again.
Senior Qian, you're so generous. Do Song replied in Han Xianxia's usual style, and really got into character.
You jerk.
Han Xianxia's face turned red, watching someone use her identity to spout nonsense. She didn't want to, but she couldn't even look away. The chat group kept forcibly popping up in front of her, and she couldn't control it.
By the way, Sister Xianxia, are you free these days? I have some questions I want to ask you. No, don't believe him.
I do have some free time, but right now I'm observing in Su Jinghome's chaotic unlucky universe, and things are a bit complicated. If you want to come, you'll have to help out.
Oh, Teacher Wuji, Su Jinghong, a chaotic unlucky universe. Could it be the peak third who fell into an ominous state? A sharp light flashed in Do Song's eyes, and the corners of his mouth lifted slightly, forming a faint smile. Originally, in order not to arouse suspicion, he could only interact with Han Xianxia. He had only planned to make a move on the peak second who had a good relationship with Han Xianxia, just to avoid suspicion, but unexpectedly, it turned out to be a buy one get one free deal. In that case, I won't hold back. Inside the illusory star cave heaven, Do Song's true body waved his hand, and the second batch of 49 one-star chaotic avatars were freshly forged. However, as Do Song was about to make a move somewhere in an unknown time and space, an observatory in the void trembled, and a vast aura poured out, a tall and slender figure slowly sat up. When he opened his eyes, they contained endless universes and countless worlds. Wait, something's wrong. What variable could make me feel so uneasy? Is it you, Wuji? No, not him. He's still cleaning up his own mess and can't spare time. Who is it? No, this won't do. The more I think, the more uneasy I feel. I need to investigate thoroughly. This guy just wakes up whenever he wants, not caring if others can handle it. But it's not a big deal. I can still get away unscathed. Do Song quickly cleaned up the dream illusion secret realm, and at the same time, used Han Xianxia's account to make a final statement.
Sister Xianxia, I might not be able to make it. There's been a big loss at home, and I can't leave. Right now, I need to go into seclusion, for a while. Once I've recovered, I'll definitely come help. Why did this bastard suddenly chicken out?
After finishing all this, Do Song immediately logged off, no longer doing anything against the rules, and completely went into hiding. It feels like a thorn in my back, Who on earth is trying to harm me? Variables, damned variables. It's because of unpredictable variables that don't follow the law of cause and effect, totally uncontrollable, that Wuji could plot and accumulate for billions of years, and with one move, make me lose my position first. And now it's happening again. I absolutely can't let the same thing happen a second time. Primordial Creation Grand Array.
Please.
Teacher Wuji, the malicious forces from the Ghost Realm have destroyed 3 more universes. Among them, 2 have already evolved life forms. Are we really not going to intervene?
All life forms actively guided during Ling Xiao's reign. And they carry his imprint and attributes. If you pity them, then you are helping Ling Xiao. What is it? My dear student, are you thinking of betraying your teacher?
I think it's a waste. Good prospects that could be brought in as new blood.
No need to say more. As long as Ling Xiao is still around, no matter how promising they are, none of them are allowed in.
Yes, indeed.
All civil and military officials. No one dare to speak up. Say something.
Your Majesty, a military officer, I asked the Ministry of Finance to release the military pay. The late Emperor's tomb hasn't received military pay for 1,000 years.
Wait again, asking for money. What money? There isn't any. All I have is my love. You damn traitor, you switched sides halfway through, so what right do you have to act all high and mighty? Aren't you here to collect debts? There are laws in this country, and rules in heaven. I request the late Emperor's permission to challenge him to a duel.
I'm here for the money, not to fight you. Just give me the money.
Come out and duel.
I'm here for the money, not here to fight you. Hand over the money.
What are you pretending for, huh? Get out here and stand up.
The god of wealth only got more fired up. He wasn't afraid at all, because before he became the god of wealth, he was the 8th general under the Xianxian emperor. He was known as Deputy General Jinlin, and he had earned merit and shed blood for His Majesty Wuji's ascension. Who's to blame for this chaos? I know. Recently, your finance department discovered a massive Xianyuan mine.
Do other departments need money, is it? Just you 3 alter heavenly lords who can't get by. Sunder, Battle, Underworld, 9. And 42 courts which isn't short on funds. Every bit is allocated. What contribution have you made? How to ask for money?
It's you who didn't pay enough military wages, making the soldiers restless. How dare you blame?
You can't manage your subordinates to ask for military pay.
If you pay enough wages, I won't be able to manage them well.
If you can't manage them, how can I give it to you?
Are you deliberately picking a fight? I've never seen anyone so shameless. Watching the finance and military departments go head-to-head, the Xianxian emperor felt a bit of a headache. There was nothing he could do after overthrowing the current immortal emperor. He didn't find Ling Xiao's treasure vault right away, which allowed the guy to escape in a hurry with the accumulated wealth of 9 great eras. As a result, after ascending to the throne, he didn't have enough resources to win people's loyalty, and thus couldn't fully control the entire immortal realm.
Enough. All this bickering. Out of order. Pass order, finance to pay military pay in full. War to reorganize army. Objection.
Thank you. Hot. Lived up to expectations.
Horse, bark spirit. Since the late emperor ordered, I will vote for you. Xianxia, next time I ask you for someone, you can't refuse.
Just now, I sensed some of Ling Zhao's fluctuations, somewhere in a corner of the immortal realm. No matter what means you use, find it.
Somewhere in an unknown space, the immortal emperor Ling Xiao sensed that Wuji was tracking him. After thinking for a moment, he still decided to hide back in his coffin, but he did not fall asleep. Instead, he manipulated the primordial creation array, hurriedly deducing the unpredictable variables in the dark.
There's a clue now, the variable isn't. In the immortal realm, among myriad worlds. What in lower realms affect me variable? Mutated being universe.
Universes are divided into origin universes and non-origin universes. Origin universes are naturally formed, with laws evolved from the Tao, following the law of causality. Non-origin universes, on the other hand, are artificially created as experimental products forged by powerful beings to test their paths to the Tao, and are extremely unstable. Generally, they can't produce evolved being, but if one does appear, it becomes an ultimate aberrant species. Back when Ling Xiao was in power, there was once a reverse rule aberrant called Wu that was born. Ling Xiao spent tremendous effort just to seal it away.
That doesn't make sense. I'm not even in power anymore, so even if it's a non-origin universe, if an aberrant species appears in the universe, shouldn't it be causing chaos in the immortal realm? Why is this twist involving me now? What does this have to do with me? Wait, could it be that the Huan creation disk got contaminated by this thing? Oh no, my treasure vault.
So, the end. You're still going to settle the score.
Dozong grew tense, already prepared to let his divine sense embedded in the chat group self-destruct. At any moment, even the avatar carrying the chat group had already been sent into the spatial turbulence.
It's best if the worst-case scenario doesn't happen. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. The mysterious expert from the immortal realm, I hope you know what you're doing.
As it turned out, Dozong was overthinking it. Ling Xiao hadn't even noticed that his little shrimp of a Huan creation disk was acting a bit off. This was something Ling Xiao had expected, but he didn't mind at all. In fact, he felt a hint of delight because he had pinpointed the source of the anomaly. Once something's confirmed, a little guidance is all it takes to turn it into an advantage. Although he didn't know what kind of ability this freakish, rule-defying being had. Long as he knew this person was active in the chat group Huan creation disk, that was enough. Hey, back then just one was enough to give me a massive headache, and now another one has popped up. I bet Wuji will really enjoy this. Old friend, I hope you like the big gift I've prepared for you. Ling Xiao gave a wicked, charming smile, then pretended to doze off, as if he were letting things unfold however they pleased. The lower realm is barren, not a place for rule-defying bodies. While the immortal realm is rich and abundant, just perfect for him to stir up some trouble.
Oh, asleep again. That can't be right. There's no way he didn't notice the traces left by the chat group, so why isn't he looking into it?
Dozong just couldn't figure it out no matter how hard he thought. Just then, the chat group's backend received a new command.
Immortal Realm Trial Function Module, fully developed with no restrictions, live immediately. All group chats except Group 1 enabled, and public main channel closed at same time.
Huh? No. It is. What are they trying to do?
Those 3 from the beta test team still haven't even reached the immortal realm yet. It's obvious the development isn't finished, right? And now they're launching all the group chats. Our group hasn't even been upgraded, so how come they suddenly opened a new feature section? And it's an unconditional immortal realm trial. Did the group owner open it again?
By N.I. Cheng. To express my thanks for the defeat.
Fengzi, it's fine to be cautious, but you seem to be underestimating the boss a bit. Boss, I haven't even broken through to the fusion stage. Am I qualified to go to the immortal realm trial? The boss is practically spoon-feeding you, and you're still scared. Just go for it.
Huh? Are we doing another super raid again? I don't even know. Can I even handle it?
At this moment, Dozong didn't dare to make a single move. Before, the 4 seasons were operating in the shadows, but now they're exposed. Out in the open, afraid of getting caught and kicked out of the chat group, so he decided to lay low for a while. During these 30 days, everyone in Dozong was numb. From the back-end messages, they learned that 1,283 group members had already been sent to the immortal realm, and among them, more than 99% didn't last 3 seconds before being wiped out. Only 2 members survived 3 days, their avatars turned gray. Every chat group lost members, and no one dared sign up for the immortal realm trial. Meanwhile, Group 108 kept chatting a month and never got investigated. That powerful being in the immortal realm had fallen into a deep sleep.
Come on, man. I was on edge for 30 days, and you didn't even pay any attention to me. I can't take it anymore, so I'm just going to go for it.
Dozong immediately activated his hidden divine sense, invading the main body of the Huiyuan creation disc. But the other side still didn't react, and even seemed a little excited.
No way. Is this guy a pervert or something? Fine, if that's how it is, I'll treat this like giving you a sleeping massage. I'm really going to go all out now.
Dozong immediately increased the output of his primordial spirit, and its divine sense slowly began to overwrite the other party's will with his own perception. At the same time, in a certain overlapping space-time in the immortal realm.
Ha 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 ha. Damn it. Wu Ji is still chasing me. Ha ha ha. Ling Xiao, where are you going? Don't run. Wait. We haven't seen in ages. Don't you want to catch up? I've been wanting to kill you.
Ling Xiao said nothing. He just kept running. He had clearly arranged everything, teleporting all the group members participating in the Immortal Realm trial to the Immortal Void Forbidden Land, where the laws are chaotic and powerful restrictions exist. It's the place where I was sealed. When the group members arrived, Miss Han and Miss crushed them into nothingness, except for that freak who defies the rules, who could move about freely, and might even have a chance to take down me, the master, and rescue me. By then, with 2 freaks who defy the rules, if both of them appeared at the same time, the Immortal Realm would definitely fall into chaos. Unfortunately, while the plan sounded great, reality was harsh. Ling Xiao never expected Wu Ji to show up in the Immortal Void Forbidden Land, and right then, 2 unlucky group members ran into him. Wu Ji immediately sensed his own aura on them, locked onto them, and they had to flee in a panic. To make matters worse, while they were running, the Huiyuan creation disc suddenly came under attack.
Damn these unexpected variables. I really just...
Dozong worked relentlessly day and night for 7 days straight, wearing down a full 3 layers of wool imprint.
I wasn't skilled. The easier. This Huiyuan creation disc will be mine sooner or later.
Sensing all of this, Ling Xiao suddenly felt the pressure skyrocket, knowing full well he couldn't let the troublemakers at home keep doing whatever they wanted, or else he'd end up with nothing at all.
Want to steal my ass? Yuan Zao Wa Plate. You can try it. Wu Ji chases. I am invincible.
Ling Xiao disregarded everything and instantly burned a wisp of his original Dao Soul. The speed suddenly increased, leaving Wu Ji far behind.
Ling Xiao Xiao.
Walk. Wu Ji raised his hand and clapped his hands, and the Chaos Cauldron was instantly taken out, instantly breaking through the river of time. The distance closed rapidly. This time, I absolutely won't let you escape again.
Ha ha ha. Haven't you heard that heaven never bars one's way? As long as I want to leave, the path is right under my feet. Throwing caution to the wind. Have you? How many down marks do you still have left to burn? Sooner or later, you'll reach your limit. You said the same thing back then. The past is the past. Now is now. You can't escape anymore. Humph, indeed, I say.
By continuously burning their original Dao Souls, the distance between the two finally widened. Ling Xiao could finally free up his hands to deal with the ghosts at home.
Get out of here. Or me. I yelled so loudly. Anyway.
Now, he's a force to be reckoned with, occupying 30% of the Huiyuan creation disc's territory, taking root. No longer someone the original owner can just drive away.
Who are you?
Ling Xiao was shocked. The wolf that invaded the Huan creation disc, though carrying a trace of strange aura, had no special properties against rules.
He's not a mutant. Type. Leave at once, stop causing trouble, and I won't kill you.
Is that all you've got?
Stand down, or I, the Emperor, will come in person, and you will be utterly destroyed, body and soul.
If you could come, you'd have shown up already, so why pretend? Your real body must be in danger right now, isn't it?
How dare you?
Nervous. My advice. You'd better give up, or you'll be in real trouble.
Ling Xiao was utterly helpless. He knew that if he kept tangling with this, as he said, he would only end up facing death. Ling Xiao made up his mind immediately.
Primordial creation, boundless law of the realms, heaven. And earth-boundless universe seal, formation.
Ling Xiao didn't hesitate to burn 2 more Origin Dao marks, forcefully unleashing the boundless law of the realms. With one of his own, Origin Dao marked to form a seal, suppressing the mutation before him, so that even the boundless would be tainted by change. As long as he became enamored with the feeling of the boundless Dao mark, then the plan to divert disaster would succeed.
Ling Xiao, use law on me. Guts.
I only borrowed one of your origin. Marked in you're already mad. Back then, you took 100 of mine. Want to catch me? Maybe in your next life. You two immortal emperors. The chase continued, but at this moment, Dozong inside the illusory action heaven felt that something was off.
This is? What kind of technique?
At this moment, within the primordial creation disc, Dozong's avatar was already covered by a Taiji yin-yang diagram, firmly trapping him in place, unable to escape or dissipate.
As expected of a great power of the immortal realm, you've got some skills. But there's no way you could have guessed that I have more than just this one avatar inside the primordial creation disc.
The previous avatar was from the detection system. But in the background information processing center, there's another one. Dozong infused his soul power into the background information processing center and continued to operate. He began to invade the primordial creation disc. As Ling Xiao was fleeing, he suddenly shivered, a strong sense of foreboding surging up. But before he could think it through, the primordial cauldron was already right in front of him.
Ha ha ha, Ling Xiao, you can't run away anymore. Old Rocket, can you still hold on? Tie him up for me again. Ling Xiao, this time you definitely won't get away.
In an instant, the river of time surged, and the Wuji Immortal Emperor forcibly severed history, cutting off Ling Xiao's path of return. At the same time, he issued an Immortal Emperor's decree, ordering all golden immortals and above to ascend in spirit, enter the river of time and search. Anyone who discovers Ling Xiao's whereabouts will be rewarded with a trace of original Dao mark. Whoever determines Ling Xiao's hiding place will be rewarded with 10.
It's over, for the time being. I can't go back. Oh no.
Wait, that's not right. There's something. The will imprint of Ling Xiao on the main body completely fallen silent. My chance has come. As soon as he finished speaking, the golden-scaled fish leapt out of the water, transformed into a golden dragon, vanished between heaven and earth.
The strategy progress has finally reached 50%. Me see if this treasure vault is really worth it. HM, what's going on?
Dozong suddenly froze, looking at the golden dragon that had suddenly appeared. Judging by the strength of its aura, it was a whole level stronger than Han Xianxia.
Who are you, why? Are you here?
Oh, who I am is none of your business. First, tell me, how did you get in here? The golden dragon didn't answer, but instead transformed into a handsome and elegant man, heading straight for the primordial creation disc.
Did I say you could move? So rude. This guy. Who are you? Why are you able to control the primordial creation disc? Oh, so it's you. Hello, Dozong, from the M78 Nebula. No, wait, it should be the Jade Pure Venerable of the Seaway continent. Or is it the 108 Group Leaders Ascension Festival chasing me? No way, are you messing with me? You're the artifact spirit of the primordial creation disc. Are you? Very clever. I think we could work together. What kind of work with you? You help me regain my freedom, and I will give you Ling Xiao's treasure vault. Regain your freedom. You mean Ling Xiao took possession of you, but isn't your creator? When he was weak, I was the one who chose him. We were inseparable, fighting side by side across the heavens. I put my trust in the wrong person.
To achieve enlightenment, he erased my true spirit and used my broken body as a foundation to ascend to the highest realm. This Ling Xiao is a scumbag who played with your feelings.
After that, the artifact spirit explained to Dozong about the matters concerning Ling Xiao and Wu Ji.
By the way, there's something else I want to ask. Who's in charge of this Ascension Festival? I know your fear, but don't worry. The Ascension Festival is powered by the Heavenly Tao of the Immortal Realm, but the Heavenly Tao doesn't get involved in anything. All rules are set by Immortal Emperors, enforced by law enforcers. Wu Ji, to stabilize the Immortal Realm and erase Ling Xiao's influence, established the rule that those from lower realms cannot ascend. After you went through the Ascension Festival 81 times, you still couldn't ascend.
Give that. Exactly.
Do you know why you got fooled by Ling Xiao? Why? Because you only grow older but never learn from your mistakes. You're just too dumb.
Before the words had even faded, the Dozong's avatar instantly merged into the Han Yuan creation disk, suppressing the area under its control. Immediately after, a 4-star chaotic clone suddenly appeared and grabbed him. Everything happened so fast that by the time he realized what was going on, he had already become a plaything in the Dozong's palm.
Why? How could you possibly appear here in the flesh?
Actually, it was your physical appearance that gave me the inspiration. Otherwise, I really wouldn't have found a way in.
So you were stalling and acting hesitant just now to fool me. Stalling?
Wasting time. Blame yourself for letting your guard down. Because this is your place, I couldn't get in.
I jumped out again, and then went back in.
People's hearts are unpredictable, truly unpredictable.
Dozong was suddenly startled. He had discovered something quite interesting.
Zhao Huajin, or should I say, a pickled fish. You're the top of the rankings, and you can't handle just a little setback. Only sissies cry and whine. A real man faces challenges head-on. Are you a sissy? Answer me.
Zhao Huajin is an incredibly unlucky transmigrator. He crossed over to the Xianxia continent and became a koi fish in the Tongtian River. With an underdeveloped brain and only a 1-second memory, he could get eaten by a bigger fish at any moment if he wasn't careful. But luckily, before he was eaten, he was detected by the member creation disk and pulled into experimental zone number 1. At that time, the remaining trace of true spirit in the member creation disk needed a vessel, and since this little dim-witted fish had such a tiny brain, by a twist of fate, the artifact spirit of the Huinyuan creation disk was reborn on Zhao Huajin's soul, and the two fused together. No distinction between each other.
You are not qualified to negotiate with me now. You must listen carefully from now on.
Well, you said.
Do you know what will happen after Ling Zhao's imprint on the Huinyuan creation plate is completely cleared?
I don't know.
Silly, if someone sneaks into your house, what would you do?
Zhao Huajin suddenly understood. If Ling Xiao himself is in trouble, he definitely won't let the thief get away with it either. Coincidentally, Wu Ji really wants this treasure vault, so Ling Xiao will definitely use Wu Ji to deal with me.
Now that I've figured it out, do you understand why I won't work with you?
It's because helping me remove the suppressing brand would cross Ling Zhao's bottom line and bring even greater enemies.
No, I want it all.
How do you plan to have it all? Dare you provoke former emperors at once?
Simple, just become a supreme yourself.
Oh. Then what should I do next?
Don't worry about anything else. As long as you pretend to carve out your own territory, neither Ling Xiao nor I can control the primordial creation disk.
You mean, I should give him the illusion that there's still hope. But in reality, I'm colluding with you to siphon off all the assets. What are you saying?
What are you saying? That's not all. Ling Xiao is also the one leading us in withstanding the pressure from the former Wu Ji Emperor.
No wonder all the pandas starved to death. It turns out you took all the profits.
Meanwhile, deep within the River of Time, in an ancient era, Ling Xiao had transformed into an unremarkable mountain woodcutter, fully blending into this time and place. Suddenly, one of Ling Zhao's imprints abruptly awakened, as two figures, with a faint scent of dried food, invaded the primal chaos creation disk. You've got some nerve.
Oh, who do we have here? Isn't this Ling Xiao? It hasn't been long, and you've already fallen so far. Where's the swagger you had when you sealed me away?
But Ling Xiao didn't pay him any attention at all. He just stared straight at the little golden dragon.
You're not dead. How could I be dead if you're not dead? What are you talking about? The Huinyuan creation disk is all mine.
Good fortune. Why did you help him? Why did I help you sincerely? Why did I help others?
I don't
believe you. Look at this fiend, so vicious. If I were gone, could you handle him?
Ah, Fiend, you stopped too. Who are you to order me around? I just want you all to stop fighting.
Just then, a notification from the chat group suddenly popped up.
Ding! Daily rewards for chat group leaderboard. A total of 1.5 million immortal stones distributed.
Don't send it. No, no, no. All those immortal stones are mine. No one else can have them. If you say not to send them, then we won't. What does any of this have to do with you? I say send them. Send them to me.
Instruction conflict.
Hey you, support me or I'll beat you. I won't hit you unless you don't support me, then I'll beat you to death.
Creator, don't be afraid. He can't stir up any real trouble. I support your decision. Give me a chance.
Ling Xiao, shut up. I agree to distribute the immortal source stones, but it's not because I support you, it's to trace the source.
Instruction. Retrieving immortal source stones.
Alright, you two really are in cahoots. Just you wait.
Dosong was so angry watching this that he immediately retreated back to his own area, eyeing them warily.
Wait, bro, this doesn't look like acting at all.
Little Azure Dragon also started walking like Dosong, and Ling Xiao's two heads shrank back. So he had to temporarily disperse his avatar and transform back, some imprints to reduce the consumption. Fine, I'll wait. Once my true body escapes from Wuji's encirclement, you two are really going to be in for it. Although Ling Xiao kept feeling that something was off, felt something was really off, but unfortunately his true self was cut off by Wuji deep within the river of time, unable to investigate further. In fact, his hunch was spot on, because at this moment, the previously deactivated Group 98 had been reactivated, and a sauerkraut fish synthesis thread, plus someone still chasing me, was buzzing with activity.
Dozong, you are really something. If you didn't always mess things up at critical moments, I really wouldn't be able to keep up the act anymore. The more you watch and learn, especially cooking, the more you practice. So, bro, what should we do next?
First, expand the group chat's capacity, then pull in all the group admins for a meeting. Got it.
Bro, you finally remembered me. All these days since the public area was shut down, I've missed you so much it hurts.
Very soon, all the group admins from each chat group were pulled in. Everyone started talking at once, completely confused about this suddenly created group chat.
Quiet. I know you all have a lot of questions, but there's no need to be confused. All you need to know is that this group has a higher priority than the regular chat groups. You can ignore tasks issued by the system, but any task assigned in this group must be accepted. Reply if you understand.
Understood. Doji, I follow. No matter what, I won't back down.
Wait, when did you become so spineless, second brother? Back during the Demon Slaying Championship. Weren't you pretty cocky?
You can say whatever you want about me, but you'd better not question Doji. Or I'll make you fly. Make me fly. Ha. Ha, we're all transmigrators here, so why does he get to lord it over everyone? How come you all just let him walk all over you like this?
Hearing you talk like that, you're pretty bold, huh?
Are you kidding? I'm super bold. Okay.
So what? Ban me. Even have that authority.
Warning, Andy's Axe account status is abnormal. Account has been suspended. All account privileges revoked. Will be reinstated in 7 days.
What the hell?
What the hell? What rule did I even break? At least tell me clearly. Not even telling me anything and just banning me. Is it really that authoritative? I'm done for. Totally kicked the iron plate this time.
Meanwhile, all the other group admins who saw this scene gasped in shock and quickly replied with received.
Crisis averted. We can. Bring the person back now.
With a thought, Dosong moved the avatar that carried the chat group, the heavenly Dao Law origin borrowed from the Qingyun continent, the tailed immortal he had tricked, and Dosia, the newly promoted one from the Ziwei continent. He brought them all out. As soon as the Ziwei heavenly Dao sensed this, it quickly arrived.
Brother Do, what happened? Where did you catch all these cultivators from other worlds? Not bad at all.
Plain dumb, are we?
By the way, Brother Do, do you have a surprise for me? Come on, show it.
Honestly, I can't do anything with you. Here's the genuine, true immortal level heavenly Dao Law origin. How did you do with digesting that semi-finished origin from before?
I finished digesting it ages ago, but we're a bit short-handed. And the world itself isn't solid enough, so progress has been slow. But now, can I use these cultivators from other worlds? They look like they can really handle the pressure.
Ziwei Heavenly Dao is super protective of its own, never letting its people do the toughest jobs. But when it comes to these visitors from other worlds, it's a whole different story.
Of course, that's no problem.
No problem. Brother Do, just give me a month and I promise I won't let you down.
Ziwei Heavenly Dao was thrilled, and immediately inside its body, the core engine of the flying star Heavenly Dao started running at full power. Watching the scene, Dosong couldn't help but remember that he was also considered a celestial master of the Fei Xing Heavenly Dao.
By the way, I'll teach you another technique that can speed up the evolution of world laws. Do you want to learn it or not?
I want to learn.
At 2 sleeves of breeze is a sword immortal, Zhou Zheng. How is the Fei Xing Heavenly Dao doing right now?
Boss, the Fei Xing Heavenly Dao has been acting a bit strange lately. It keeps suddenly shaking from time to time, shouting something.
It's done, finally. It's finally done. What is real? What is fake? Who can really tell the difference?
It's thrown the whole continent into a state of panic. Originally, I wanted to tell you about it, but the Heavenly Dao noticed it immediately and wouldn't let me inform you, saying it would wait until it succeeded to share the good news. But I still feel like something's off. Do you want to come over and take a look?
Send me the location. I'll head over right now.
Zhou Zheng, we respectfully welcome the group leader. My lord has arrived.
You do have a bit of that sword immortal aura. Not bad. No need for so much formality. Get up and speak.
Boss, it's really not easy to get a word of praise from you. All my years of relentless sword practice have finally paid off.
Dozong recognized Zhou Zheng's composure, then turned his gaze solemnly upward, to the sky. It looked like a clear, cloudless day, nothing out of the ordinary. But in Dozong's eyes, it was a different story. The scene unfolds, countless laws intertwine in chaos. With bizarre, grotesque monsters writhing eerily, the whole place filled with an ominous aura. At this moment, the root of it all, the Fei Xing Heavenly Dao, was trembling violently.
No, something's still not right. It's just not right. How come everything goes smoothly at first, but every time we reach a crucial moment, there's sudden mutation? The direction is right, the theory is correct. That, there was a mistake in the demonstration. I messed up the process. Let's try again. Long life, longevity lock, seeking immortality on the path to immortality. 3 flowers gather at the crown, rain of flowers ascending to immortality. Destroy. It shouldn't be like this, mistaking the fake for the real, taking the false as true. It's just too convenient.
You big dummy, what are you trying to do?
It's the Celestial Master. Who's here? When did you get here? Why didn't you give me a heads up?
Don't try to change the subject. What exactly are you doing here?
Since you found out, I won't hide it. That's right, my attempt is to bypass immortal realm standards and deduce a path to immortality that doesn't require tribulation, and might even lead to a different ascension. Celestial Master, honestly, your inspiration gave me this idea.
Back then, the reason the Dou sect taught the Fei Xing Heavenly Dao the method of forging destinies was because, in every world, there are always some variables that the Heavenly Dao can't completely control, which can lead to problems in the world's development. At times like this, you need to fake some data to balance out these messy accounts. Who could have guessed that the Fei Xing Heavenly Dao would completely misinterpret the Dou sect's words, and things would end up like this?
I originally wanted to surprise you with this once it succeeded, but I didn't expect that Zhouzhen would secretly snitch.
Inspired by me? Then why don't you explain why these things carry a distinct, sinister aura of demonic malice? What does that have to do with me? Don't tell me that your so-called way of bypassing the immortal realm standards is to turn cultivators into evil demons.
Heavenly Master, please don't be angry. Please let me explain. These failed examples only seem like demonic malice, but in essence, there's a fundamental difference.
Next, Fei Xing Tiandao described his deduction process in meticulous detail, which made Dozong involuntarily gasp in shock.
Interesting. This guy. He's got guts. Isn't this basically cultivating demonic malice, but rather trying to overturn the traditional system of life evolution?
According to the standards set by the immortal realm, any living being that reaches the tribulation prophet state is essentially wiped out in advance. If we want to solve the root problem, we must reform the way life evolves. As long as Fei Xing Tiandao is given time, there will be no need to follow the immortal realm standards in the future. It will become the new standard.
Fei Xing, I can't say whether your path will work, but if you want to implement a new system, then what about those beings who have made it this far relying on the old system?
Heavenly Master, are you agreeing to let me continue? As for those beings, would you be willing to consider accepting them on your side?
Of course, there's no problem.
After that, Dozong sent out 3 avatars, and together with Fei Xing Tiandao, they began transferring the cultivators on Fei Xing continent. After settling things here, they set out for the Divine Continent to conduct an investigation and research on the incense-based divine path.
At Little Earth God Lin Yu, Fish Newbie, get ready. I'm coming to your world for an inspection and research. Fang Yuan, Gu Yuan, and Xiao Chunan will accompany me to form the research team.
Receive.
Received.
Received.
Fei Xing cultivators ascended to the 4-dimensional immortal realm, the Destiny Transfer Pillar Ascension Division, managing the life destinies of beings. was under immense pressure. The job used to be pretty easy, not much to do. In fact, the entire Destiny Transfer Pillar Ascension Division basically relied on Chief God Liu Shaofeng to hold down the fort. But today, with a single wave from above, countless cultivators from Feixing continent arrived, and all their destinies had to be re-edited.
Can't finish it. Just can't. There's just too much. Send me more people. Can the other departments give us a hand here?
Brother Do sent me to intern at this Temple of Fate, but I have no idea what the workflow is like here. When will I ever get promoted all the way up to the top?
Send me more people, please. Brothers from other units, give us some support.
Isn't the Destiny Transfer Pillar Ascension Division supposed to be pretty chill? Why does it feel like the department's chief god? Why does it feel like the department's chief god is about to go crazy from all the work? Since they're short-staffed here, let me take a look.
Just then, the deputy god of the Temple of Fate, who had gone out on business, noticed someone at the entrance, and was startled. When he saw the jade token, eyes lit up. Gaze sharpened.
Fellow Daoist envoy, the Venerable Yujia.
Oh, the high god of the Temple of Fate arrived. That's right. It was Brother Do who sent me here for an internship.
Just now, I saw the envoy pausing outside our Temple of Fate, so you must be here on official business, right? Come on, follow me. Inside. Sorry about earlier, our Temple of Fate is really busy, so I was out on business, and there was no one at home. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hey, no, bye.
You can take some time to get familiar with the work first. I'll pour you a cup of tea.
After saying that, Mening disappeared right away and didn't make a sound for a long time. Muchen felt even more uneasy, and as he looked at the contents of the Book of Fate, his scalp tingled and he felt like he was sitting on pins and needles. Does the Inyuan Temple usually have this kind of door? Let me take a look. Let me see what's written in the Inyuan Sutra records. Just glancing at it, everyone's name makes me numb. Looking out, all I see is white jade, that scripture, that old man has offended nothing but bait shots. Not good, this Inyuan Temple is trouble. Xianxia Wanning has bad intentions, trying to make me take the fall. No way. Without hesitation, Muchen got up to take a cleansing bath and leave. Unfortunately, he still reacted too slowly. By you, I got up early. Yet you spend all day messing around with worn-out red strings. If you've got nothing to do, retire already. If you tie the wrong red strings, you'll end up matching men with men, women with women, and if you keep going, cows with horses, cockroaches with pigs. Everyone in Inyuan Temple, listen up. Go get your main deity, or else don't think about running away. I have the jade token from Doge. Xianxia Wanning, just you wait. A warm welcome to the group leader and seniors for coming to Yushui Village for inspection and research.
Lin Yu, you don't need to mind us. Just do things the way you usually do. Show us your most authentic daily work routine.
The purpose of Dozong's visit this time is to learn about the strengths of the grassroots management system on the Divine Continent, and to bring this incense-based divine system back to the Ziwei Continent, so he wants to see the most genuine grassroots level.
The Yushui village area, 300 li, is under my jurisdiction, covering 9 villages and nearly 10,000 people. Before you arrived, I already pretty much finished today's routine tasks. Next up are those tricky problems that have never been solved. I might need help from you seniors. Group leader, is that alright with you?
It's up to side.
After getting permission, Lin Yu's spirit body floated out, heading toward a village. The group from Dozong followed closely behind.
With the blessing of the Jade Goddess, the Zhuang family has grown especially strong.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm remembering wrong, but I keep feeling like the Jade Goddess statue in the temple looks different now, like her eyes are staring right at me.
Ha ha ha, old Wang. You're doomed. I suggest you offer a few more sticks of incense to the Jade Goddess tomorrow to apologize. Otherwise, she might not bless you anymore. Let me tell you, I heard something big happened recently in Daoshi Township. A guy got haunted by ghosts that very night just because he didn't offer incense to the statue of Master Wu Go on time.
Huh, is it really that? Serious? Is that for real?
Xiao, focus, listen. I heard that an old mulberry tree on Dashishan has turned into a spirit, and it's been raising all sorts of ghosts from faraway weddings and funerals. Even Master Wu Go can't do anything about it. Only if there's enough incense offered does Master Wu Go have the strength to protect everyone, otherwise he's powerless too. Phew, that's enough talk. I'm going home right now to make incense offerings, 100 of them. I can't let Lady Yusa down, or else we'll be in trouble too.
Hearing this conversation, Lin Yu's expression darkened. He knew the old mulberry tree turned into a spirit in Dashi was raised by Master Wu Go to scare villagers and pressure them, so they have no energy to complain and can only wholeheartedly pray for protection, making it even easier to earn more incense offerings. The other side extended his reach into his territory, saying that as long as Lin Yu gave up 30% of the incense offerings, he would lend him the old mulberry tree. Lin Yu was unwilling. He liked these villagers who respected him. Although Lin Yu wanted to file a complaint, work still came first.
Aunt Wang's daughter-in-law is giving birth today to bestow blessings and ward off evil. Wandering spirits and ghosts don't cause a ghost baby to be born.
Our little newbie is starting work. Let's first take a look at what a good deity who has just entered the divine scene would do. Let's see how a newly arrived, promising god handles things.
Rain Goddess, please bless mother and child with safety. Rain Goddess, please bless us. Thank you, Rain Goddess, for your blessing. Thank you, Rain Goddess, for your blessing.
It was already late at night when a sudden, eerie wind blew in. A fish approached the mountain village near the temple, preparing to destroy one of the divine statues inside. A surge of divine power descended, and the monstrous fish was instantly left barely alive. The Eliminator calmly withdrew his divine sense, as if nothing had happened. Although it was just a minor demon with a power level of less than 100,000, for Lin Yu it would have been a catastrophe, so the sect of fighters had the Eliminator take care of it effortlessly.
The baby's head is coming out. Push a little harder.
Ghosts and spirits grew anxious. Once the child is born, if they contact the baby's young energy, they'll never have a chance to possess a body.
Madam, let me in. I promise I'll be good. I don't want to be a ghost.
Madam, remember me. I even offered incense to you.
Let me reincarnate, please. I'm begging you. I've been wandering for 30 years already. Get lost, or I'll make sure your souls are utterly destroyed. Get lost, or else I'll make sure your soul is shattered.
Little newbie, yeah.
Evil spirits outside are high-level ghosts he's having a hard time dealing with.
But it's not a big deal. If it really doesn't work out, just ask for help. No shame in that. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
A few moments later.
Big bro, help. I'm out of strength.
You can tell the little newbie did his best, but unfortunately, the incense god path is pretty useless. A god can't even beat a lowly ghost. What do you call that?
Don't be scared, little newbie. I'll help you.
It's born. 6 Jean, 3 Liang, a big, chubby girl mother-daughter are safe.
The midwife's voice announcing the good news came through, and the whole family instantly felt relieved. Seeing the task was done, the research team didn't linger either, and carried the exhausted Lin Yu and the vengeful ghost back to Yusu Temple.
Boss group leader, do you guys want some offerings? It feels kind of awkward eating alone.
Thanks, demon, but I'm not hungry. After you finish eating, come take a look at this fish demon.
This is the Great King of Inspiration, the Great King.
If you recognize me, you better let me go, or else the river. If the river god descends, all of you will die.
River god?
Hearing this, Lin was shocked. There's only one river passing through Yushui village, and that's the Xing River. Its river god is of the 8th rank. There's no way a lowly 13th rank minor deity like me could provoke such a being.
Wait, before the group leader came, I put up with it, but now the group leader is here, and I'm still supposed to put up with it. Wouldn't that mean the group leader came for nothing? What about the river god? Every year, I pay all the required fishing incense taxes. What right do you have to force me to collude with the 5 palaces? Aren't you afraid I'll report you to the prefecture?
This little newbie, when something happens, actually thinks about following the proper procedures. Doesn't even know to find a backer, just treats us old-timers like decorations. Way too naive.
You say you want to report us. Go to the prefecture and report us.
What else would I do?
What an idiot. I can't talk to you. Who suppressed me? Let the reasonable one step forward. If you mess up Lord River God's business, you won't get away with it.
Little newbie, as you can see, if reasoning actually worked, then what would be the point of getting stronger?
But if no one follows reason, then what do you do when you run into someone even stronger?
Heck, of course you listen to their reasoning. Only the strong won't bother reasoning with the weak, unless the weak have backing. Like you, with us standing behind you, in this world, if you don't like what someone says, you don't have to show them any respect, and they'll have to smile and greet you.
So this is what it means, to become stronger.
Lin used transmigrator view, and hasn't really gotten used to this world. Until today, he awoke from a dream. Lin Yu's cultivation resolve began to show signs.
Boss group leader, I want to get stronger. What should I do?
Wait now, you're only the 13th rank. You still have no idea how vast the world is. And the 8th rank guy comes. Spar with him for a couple of rounds, then we'll talk about the rest.
Huh? Me?
Just go ahead and do it.
Where did this wild beast come from, daring to kill my pet? Demon. You really have some nerve. That fire is actually the great sun true flame. This is bad. It's a trap. Damn assassin. Hey! Since you're already here, what's the rush to leave? Come over and have a chat. Senior, I had a little catfish I was raising, but I don't know where it went. Have you seen it? Kid, you're just asking what you already know. If you have any complaints, go talk to my boss.
Looking at the peaceful and tranquil Yusa temple, the river god was on the verge of tears.
Little catfish, you really got me into a world of trouble.
In the end, the river god still braced himself and stepped into Yusa temple. Inside the temple, he kept his head down, not daring to act out of line at all.
Spare me, senior. Huh? Why does it feel like there's no pain at all? It's just like being tickled. What's going on here?
This is so embarrassing. I already gave it my all, and yet. It was still a sneak attack, but the opponent's skin was not even broken.
The river god star looked. No thanks to the newbie.
Senior, you. So annoying.
I dare not.
He clearly felt that the people inside were more terrifying than the one outside. The feeling of being so close to death was suffocating him.
You just used the magic whiff of my descendant. It was shattered. How are you going to compensate for that?
Then, senior, what do you think would be appropriate compensation?
Simple. Compensate with a divine position. Xianxia river god passed water village. Found local earth god was village dock. Testing. He passed on the position.
In the dozo, words carried the force of law, and Lin instantly became the river god.
I can't. I have 13th rank strength. There's no way I can handle an 8th rank job.
Don't worry, you just sit in the 8th rank position and leave the rest to us.
At that moment, the Dozong's expression suddenly changed. He suddenly looked different.
Master, for this investigation, you'll temporarily take command from me. HM.
Hey, he's a tribulation transcending celestial lord. Kid, say something. The immortal realm trials. Color segment has been indefinitely suspended. So, am I yours now?
Brother Zhu, Xiao and I said, when have I ever not been your little brother? I'll be your brother for life.
Guys, we're almost at the immortal realm. And I got sent back. Feels bad.
Forget it. Anyway, I'm just a substitute for senior sister Chen. If there's another closed beta, I should just give her spot back.
Thank you, the account has already. No, IQD.
Something's off. The Immortal Realm trial is suspended, and the public server isn't open. There must be something big in the chat group, but why can't I figure it out?
Old 7, take a look at the power rankings. I'm about to surpass you.
Babe, when you curse, it sounds cute. Wait till old 8 surpasses you, then you'll face me. I'm going to surpass you too.
By the way, Xianxia seems pretty clueless this time, running her mouth and getting instant karma. Her power level isn't even worth mentioning. Should we go visit her at the ancestral pit?
At everyone, family, in the chat group. There's a path. It's a bit risky, but the profit is huge. Anyone want to join me for a big score?
As soon as this message dropped, the group members' inner passion was instantly ignited.
Boss, you're finally making your move.
Boss, it's getting cold. Here, put on this yellow robe.
Kings and nobles are all made of the same stuff.
Heaven is dead. Yellow sky must rise. Even though it's a fake sun, the world will be at peace.
Don't say people only see with one eye. Stir up the group chat and the world will rebel.
The merit of following the dragon.
His ambition dares to laugh at the imperial court.
Since everyone's so good at this, let me try one too. If one day we become love rivals, Baoyu and Peach Blossoms will bloom together.
Sorry, I got my hands free. Boss, if you're going for it, we'll follow you the way.
The top 10 are all deeply tied in members who know more of the inside story. As for those ranked lower, Although they're a bit confused, they have a vague guess and are naturally happy to join in.
His, Han Xianxia always gives me a strange feeling. If I put myself in her shoes, if I were a dozone, I'd definitely be curious about a group like this, and the information about the top 10 is highly confidential. Southwest, this 11th place on the peak is very likely her, the target. Sigh. Poor Han Xianxia, this time you'll have to be left out. Dozone, oh Dozone, it's your own. You said yourself to give me a chance, do you really think I'm an idiot? That's just an act. I'll make sure you suffer a crushing defeat. I want to regain my freedom without any restrictions. There's a mole in the group, so I'll communicate with you all privately, and at the same time, I'll release false information in the group to mislead the mole. Please cooperate, and reply if you've received this.
Well, this has finally wised up. Little silly dragon figured out Han Xianxua's name. Even if a name is discarded, there are 3 cases left. How will you handle?
Back then, several members of that squad, Han Xianxia was taken down by Dozone. The other 3 team members were subdued with clone pearls by Dozone. So, among the 30 group members, besides Han Xianxua's account, 3 cases are yet to be activated: the fugitive suspect, the mirror of heavenly Tao reincarnation, and the tribulation sovereign.
Big silly dragon, I'm giving you a chance, but you're just not up to it.
With a single thought, Dozone instantly activated the clone pearl next to Yichen, the tribulation sovereign.
Yes, why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this?
As someone who had once broken the ice in the immortal ascension realm and experienced the terror of life and death as a true immortal, Yichen instantly sensed that something was wrong.
Oh, this is bad.
Yichen immediately tried to escape, and at the same time, he quickly called for help in the group. However, unfortunately, even though he managed to send out the call for help, in just an instant, as Yichen regained his senses, the first thing he realized was that his account was gone.
Wake up, Tribulation Sovereign. You've played through the Immortal Ascension Festival. Where did you get the courage?
Senior, I didn't mean to gamble on the Immortal Ascension realm, it's just that I accidentally bet my cultivation. I didn't mean to. I swear I won't do it again. You came down from the last session to clean up the mess in. Are you here to catch the escapees? I want to be put under house arrest and atone for my crimes. I know a place where many cultivators have become immortals without undergoing tribulation.
Wait, aren't you being a little too sensitive? I just asked you a simple question, and you spilled everything right away.
Enjoyed the laugh? Then hit that subscribe button now. Chino Tunes, where Chinese cartoon parodies get wild and hilarious.